Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and today we're going to take on the first boss of this game. Let's go find out who it is. Well, at least we should be able to take on the first boss pretty soon. Apparently, I guess not right now. I could have sworn that the boss was on this part, but apparently not. No, I think he does spawn later. God damn it, it's been a while. It honestly has. Well, anyway, I should probably get into talking about the controls and such, different combos and different, unique move sets that I can do, but I feel like, what's the point? Because, really, it's not gonna matter. You guys can, play this game on your own and figure out stuff on your own time, and yeah, it should be all on you guys. Alright, now, I want to go ahead and make a quick tip. Try to use the essence charges as best as you can. I'm not shitting you. You want to utilize that stuff to your advantage. The good thing is, this game has an upgraded UT system where it's actually a lot quicker than Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1 did. Because Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1, if you folks remember, was retardedly slow with how the ultimate charges kind of worked in that game. It was a pain in the ass to even try to do, to be honest. Let's see here. Okay, these little bastards, I like to call them mages or whatever. These guys piss me off to no end because they can teleport and they make dicks of themselves. So once you see them, just go ahead and try to wipe them out as best as you can. Now, another thing I should explain about the essence charging. Whenever you essence charge, essence is basically currency in this game, so it's used as currency. Now, if you essence charge, that takes away your currency. Therefore, whatever money you would have gotten out of that is practically gone. Which, I don't know if it affects this game or not, but I do remember in the first one it did affect a lot of things, and it kind of, well, it didn't make the game any harder by any means. It just made the game a little bit more irritating, and that's all. Just, not being able to actually contain your currency, but it's one of those strategic things where it's you better think about what you want to do first before you do it. So this is going to be the first boss. It's just going to be a giant statue. I'm basically culturally retarded, so I don't know who exactly is supposed to be, if anything, for that matter, or just some random ass fucking statue. But just don't get pissed at me because I just don't know what I'm talking about ever, and that's just typically how I go about my little deals. Now the thing is, whenever you actually knock a boss down to a certain amount of health, you have to go up to it, and you have to typically press triangle to finish it off. In this case, this is a rare case of it where you don't actually have to do that. And I thought you did, but I know in a later section we're going to have to. And that section right there apparently was not the section where you needed to do it at. But sometimes it's not a rare case, it happens quite often. And it's very, very obnoxious in this game that you actually have to finish off bosses in a more Kingdom Hearts 2 style, where it's more theatrical. And I like it for theatrics and stuff like that, but sometimes it just doesn't really work out for me that much, and it's one of those things that kind of bugs me, you know what I mean? Alright, anyway, we got a new weapon. We're going to go ahead and use it. It's the Lance. It's pretty fucking awesome, actually, especially upgraded. Holy shit, does it get amazing later. Alright, now, we need to figure out where we need to go next, which is going to be this way, because now the doors have opened, because we have our weapon. They don't let you progress until you got your weapon. Alright, yeah, the ultimate technique, blah, 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 we all know. Come on. Yeah, if there is essence nearby, you will absorb them and charge faster. Now, again, like I said, I believe that the game does make it to where you can't actually contain your currency, so that's just how that works. You can tell I played this game quite a bit, judging by the fact where I know where enemy spawns are. That's pretty pathetic. I always actually honestly like this weapon, especially, like I said, when it's level 3. Holy shit, is it nice. It just moves so quickly. But now, here's a problem that I have. This is a personal problem of mine. And it's that Ninja Gaiden 2 doesn't feel very, how do I put it? Very brutal. It just feels like we're whacking enemies with a blunt stick. And I don't mean to quote Angry Joe there. Well, I kind of do, and I kind of don't. Well, it's just when you play Metal Gear Rising, it just feels like you're actually cutting through shit. And this game, even though we're chopping off arms and stuff, even with this spear staff thing that we have, it doesn't necessarily feel like I'm actually doing anything. I mean, I've never gotten hit in the face with a blunt stick, with a freaking spike on the end of it. I've never gotten, hit by that. I'm pretty damn sure it probably hurts. But regardless, just this game doesn't it doesn't. It feels good, but it doesn't feel as good as like say Splatterhouse or any other games that might actually use weapons to like chop through other enemies and so forth and so forth. Alrighty, I think that was like a grain or whatever it's called. Those actually give you like a lot of essence back. So if you're missing a lot of health, well then go ahead and use them to your advantage. Again, like I said, shurikens do not knock you out of your UT. So use that to your advantage if you can. Now the thing is, you should be able to like use the analog stick to switch between enemies that you want to target at, and that definitely does come in handy. Now, thing is, with essence flying around, if you hold L1, you will not charge the essence. So if you wanted to use said essence for like an essence charge or whatever, instead of just having it like automatically fly into you because that's what's gonna do, you can save it up and just do this. You can block and then just kind of keep it alive. That way you can use the essence charge when you get the chance. I don't know where the other essence is coming from. Defense is important. I know, okay? What do you think I've been doing? Not necessarily been doing, I guess, for the past few minutes. I guess apparently we're just getting random essence out of nowhere. I just missed that shot. Why am I getting infinite essence? What the hell's going on here? Like, do you folks see this? Well, of course you do. Like, you're watching the video right now. Where is this essence even coming from? Alright, I think it's just there for tutorial reasons. This is kind of teach me the basics of, like, kicking ass and taking names. Alright, there we go. We got our Nimpo back, thank God. Yeah, I'm getting, like, freaking random essence out of nowhere. It's gone now. I think, no, you actually have to go through the menu and switch, that's right. Yeah, unfortunately, you have to use the drop-down menu to switch through, like, weapons and such. It's not a pain in the ass or anything like that. It's just, again, the game has a lot of weird loading times that just kind of, I don't know, it's really, really weird. Let's just say that much. And I really want to play Crash Bandicoot for some reason. I've been wanting to play Crash Bandicoot for like a while now. By that I mean like 100% run on this channel. Like that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Now, don't quote me on this, but I think that obliteration techniques actually give you more essence if you do them. I believe they do. I've never like actually tested that out myself. Never tried that theory out myself before, so. Oh God, come here, you little bastards. All right, that's it. That's enough of you. I've had enough of your shit. Again, the flying swallow is probably one of your much better techniques, and so is the Duna drop. I think that was a guillotine actually that I just did there. The Duna drop is one of the most, if not iconic, move of like Ninja Gaiden, and it's ridiculous how often that it's been used in just videos, not just hell, even the games. Like again, like I said, I recently purchased Yaiba, and God, is it fucking awesome. But it's just like I'm fighting Ryu right now, and yeah, spoiler alert. Well, I'm fighting him right now. I'm kind of like crossed between getting my ass whooped by him, and it just things are not going that well. Whenever you see like a yellow lantern, that means shop. Now you can see on the right it says blacksmith, but we can't do anything with that just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and buy out all those. You can only buy 3 of them, unfortunately. As you can see, I have 24 different crystal skulls, and I probably should have started like a new account, but I didn't realize that would have actually happened. So unfortunately, we're stuck with this. We're just stuck with my original playthrough, and you guys are just gonna have to deal with it, which means I have to go back to mentor mode again. But I can care less because it's just like I wasn't gonna play this game for a while anyway. Because I kind of wanted to save it up for like a nice little playthrough, a little let's play of mine. I'm gonna go down here real quick and get this chest. Thankfully, in this game, unlike Kingdom Hearts, you can actually get chests when you actually see them, even in combat. Well, at least Kingdom Hearts 2 gives you the option to do it as well. Let's just wipe these guys out real quick. Just wipe the floor with their asses. Typically, you don't get health back. Like, they typically don't drop blue essence until, say, you're down quite a majority of health. And that can be a problem in some scenarios, but, I mean, we're fine. It's just, we're playing on Path of the Warrior, for fuck's sake. We're playing on normal mode. We're gonna breeze through this. The bosses may be a little hard hitting, I should say. They're not hard themselves, but they can hit pretty fucking hard. They may hit hard themselves, but they're nothing to be really afraid of. Until later. That's when you probably should shit your pants. No, I'm just joking. Alright, anyway. Just fun little thing. When we were running through that area right there, it reminded me of Silent Hill for some reason. That little, like, God, that little shrine-looking thing. Well, basically, I've been playing Silent Hill 1 recently, because I also bought that, too. And I don't have a hard copy of it, unfortunately, but I have the original and the digital version. And it's actually pretty fun. And it was funny because I was playing through it, and I was good. Okay, so when you go inside the school, there's these little baby, or like not babies, but there's these little toddlers with knives, and they make a very distinct noise to tell who it is. Now the thing is, there's also these little ghost babies wandering around there too. And it was funny because like I heard my radio was going off, and I was inside of a library, right? And I heard it going off and all this, and I was like, okay, what's okay? I'm like, all right, there must be one of them little fucking turds back there. Let's go ahead, sneak around, and kill him. And so, I get my gun out and everything. I get ready to shoot his ass, and then I hear this little beep, and I'm like, oh! And I jumped. It was funny because like it scared the shit out of me. Like these guys are harmless. They don't do anything to you at all, as far as I'm concerned. They don't. And it was funny because like I got the shit scared out of me just because I heard just one little sound that didn't sound right, and it was actually kind of amusing. And they actually got me a couple more times because like they're actually pretty distinctively loud. And the thing is, like, I can hear them, and it's just like, God, they're not creepy. They just make that one distinctive little noise that you don't want to hear, like when you're running through like a haunted house with your friend or something like that, and then they make some little noise that just somehow spooks you. Okay, back on track here, folks. The one thing I do want to say about Ninja Gaiden 2 is, along with Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1, the bosses are not complete utter bullshit, and they're not awful, and they're actually fun to fight, and so are the enemies. The enemies in this game are actually honestly fun to fight. Of course, there's bullshit moments when you get in higher difficulties, but nonetheless, the overall game is actually pretty interesting. Now, that's why I don't like Ninja Gaiden 3 so much as like this. But I do like playing Ninja Gaiden 3. I really want to play it, but I get stuck into a fight with a boss, and when you fight that fucking T-Rex thing, and you fight just the bosses, dude. I don't know, they fucking suck. I honestly hate the bosses in that game. And yes, I'm trying to like mix it up with different combos and such, but you're gonna see me use like the same combo over and over again. I think I actually mentioned that in Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1 playthrough, where I think I did say, like, you're going to see me do the Izuna drop all the time, so just be prepared for that. And yeah, I'm not lying. You're going to see that a lot. Oh, I probably should explain more about the shop. Well, whenever you see, like, a yellow little lantern thing, that's when it's automatically a shop. But if you see a blue lantern, that means you can upgrade one weapon once. Now, you can upgrade weapons actually more than once, I should say. I probably should distill my words a little bit better than that. Well, hang on. Actually, nope. Okay. Well, anyway, like, you can upgrade, like, up to 3 times, that's it, but you can only upgrade one weapon at that one time, in that one shop. Then you go back to, purchasing regular stuff. Thing is, with the essence, if you're too far from it, I think it actually will disappear. Or it'll stay there, but, like, it'll come back, and, like, whenever you come back to actually go get it, that's when it decides to, well, it's still there, but, you know what I mean, like, you can't absorb it at a certain distance or something like that. I probably should explain that, too, but there you go. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I guess whenever you're trying to charge up your UT, like if it's not actually charged already, and whenever like enemies decide to start actually using shurikens on you, that's when things will go bad. Now, I don't know if you say if you don't get like a full charged UT, like a full level 1 charge UT, and if you actually absorb essence, I don't know if it actually disappears or not. Again, like I said, most of the stuff in this game I don't know exactly all about. I'm just playing this game just for the hell of it, just for fun. So if you folks actually enjoy this game or just enjoy watching me play Ninja Gaiden, which I've noticed like a lot of people do, so that's good, then, well, be it. Hopefully this will be a good enough playthrough for you. As you can tell, I'm more than welcome to be enthusiastic, and I'm very, very charming, handsome young lad, I'd say myself. So just kind of enjoy your stay, if you are new to this channel, I should say, because I always do that too, like, I always forget to tell people, like, if they're new, it's like, hey, just try to enjoy your stay. Like, you might not like what you might get here, but I try to do something for everybody. I try to have like different types of games that I play, just to kind of appeal to a lot of people. Now, of course, I do play a lot of PlayStation 3 games, but I do have like Nintendo stuff, and every once in a while, maybe like some PS4 stuff, if I actually get going with that stuff later on, down the future, down the line. But of course, like PS3 is like my, honest to God, like perfect, not perfect, it's like my favorite console pretty much. And it's been for a while. Like at first it was the 64 because we had so many fun games on it, and it was so memorable. And so was the PlayStation 1. Like we had so many good games on it. PlayStation 2, no, hell no. I am not a fan of PlayStation 2. And regardless, even though I've done a lot of PlayStation 2 stuff on my channel, I've done GameCube stuff too. So, like I said before, I try to keep my variety. I try to keep it kind of, you know, unique and distilled. And I typically like to do trilogies. That's pretty much what it is. I like to do like games and trilogies and such. This is technically still the year of my RPGs, so there will be more RPGs more than likely coming along the way, but as it stands right now, South Park will be my next one, so I don't know if it'll be my next Let's Play. More than likely it would be, because like I told people it would, and I kept saying like it would be my next Let's Play even before this game, but I decided, you know what, fuck it, let's just do this game instead, because I actually want to play some damn Ninja Gaiden for once. Typically it's like, for a while there, I did like an RPG after every like basic playthrough, like a game. But you know what? After playing Ratchet & Clank 2, I think I deserve this. I honestly think I deserved a playthrough like this. Something where it's just like, it's carefree and I don't even give a shit. And you know, even if I rage, like it's still technically, you know, carefree. I'm trying to ignore everything that's been going on in my life right now, so I'm just trying to like just forget about life in general. Because, you know, it's just a typical bullshit, adult shit, and yeah, my own damn stupid mindset just gets in the way of everything, and, well, it's nothing really to bother about, I guess. But you folks out there who've been with me for long enough have known that I have my own little issues, and we all have our own little issues to deal with, of course, and I'm just trying to get through the day, that's all. Again, fortunately for me, I still have like a week left, and this is Saturday, so I still have like a week after this to record, which means that there's going to be a lot of recording. Now, whether or not, I'm going to put this right here, I'm going to say this right fuck now. What I do with my videos and how I upload them is how I do it. I don't want anybody complaining or bitching about me uploading too much or uploading too little. If you want to unsub my ass, unsub my ass. I've gone through so many subs before, I don't care. As it stands right now, I do this for fun. This is not a job or anything like that. Now, I've said it before, would I like this to be a job? Well, fuck yeah. Hell yeah, I would like this to be a job. Who the fuck would not? Okay, my thing is like, I hate watching YouTubers say that.
You shall not pass. I am Shadow Ninja Rosetsu, and you will not be there alive.
Alright, now technically this is going to be the second boss, and he's going to be a lot harder than the first boss was. Now, I should go ahead and get back on topic of what I was saying earlier, I was talking about like how I hate the way that some YouTubers say certain things, and that being like the thing where it's like, oh, you know, I really, you know, YouTube's a job, but it's not like, you know, I want to like take it upon you guys or anything like that, but go ahead and donate, yeah, you know, blah blah blah, and there's a lot of issues with YouTube that just pisses me off, I guess you could say. This boss is more of a pain in the ass than like the other boss. Well, I about said other boss is, but no, actually, honestly, he's probably one of the hardest bosses you'll fight in this game, technically. Now, it doesn't matter, I don't think it matters which side you get from, like either the back or the front, but you have to press triangle to finish him off.
You're coming with us! Stop struggling! Take us up! her, Ryu Hayabusa. She's just a tool of the CIA. You bought us the time we needed.
Alright, anyway. Now, like I was saying, like, it just bugs me when people say things where it's like, you know, this was only just a hobby and stuff like that, and then they make, like, tons of fucking money off of it. It's like, no, it's not. You clearly know what you're doing, and I'm just, you know, fuck this topic. It's stupid. I ain't gonna bother with it. Let's get off topic on hand here and go back to talking about this fucking gay-ass boss I had to put up with. Once again, we get to fight the statue boss. Now, an easier trick to wasting this guy down is what I like to do. I like to just try to do this flying swallow. Now he's going to use a lot of these stupid, like sundial looking fucking moves, like these light tricks and stuff like that. And basically, this statue apparently must have gone to like a lot of raves in his time because he likes to use a lot of fucking lights, and it sucks, and it's very painful, of course, considering the fact that his basic attacks are also quite painful too, but we do quite a lot of damage. And of course, luckily for us, triangle attack actually does like a shitload of damage, to be honest. I guess this must be where we actually don't necessarily finish him off. We just do like, oh, that was how we finish him off. Yeah, because apparently, okay, in this game, like if you don't finish off a boss, he will recover some health. Not all his health, but just some of it. And yes, it may be stupid to some, but I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, don't be too slow. Try to get, you know, things finished up. I'm going to be on the safe side and actually heal myself before I actually end up dying, just in case. Because, you know, that could easily just happen. I think I have to knock both hands down for him to actually... Oh, okay, never mind. Alright then. Would you just... God damn it. Yeah, I hate that attack so much. I hate these ones too. I'm going to go in for like a nice few hits, see if I can hit him that way. Alley-oop. Oh, he's going to send it straight down the line. I hate it when bosses do that, though, where they send it straight down the line, following your path. Especially where you're going to. He's going to do it again, isn't he? Yep. Well, not the same one this time. Fortunately, I can hang to the, like, the far left, and... Alright, there we go. Oh, finally! Oh, that ends that boss, for sure.
Ryu, I finally found you.
So, what does the CIA want with me?
We have a serious problem. The Fiends are trying to resurrect the Archfiend. We can't let that happen.
I see the agency's broadened its horizons.
Ryu, they're heading for the Hayabusa village. They're after the demon statue. Your clan is in danger.
Alrighty, let's see here. I guess there actually is more save files than just... I guess the game decided just to go ahead and say... Fuck me then, maybe? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, I guess I'll keep my Path of Mentor file on save, but... This save system in this game is so weird. I don't understand it. Like, why can't you just give me a new slot to begin with? Instead of just... I don't even know myself. Well, that takes care of that boss. Then we're going to head on to Chapter 2. And it took me like 2 parts. 2 whole parts to beat Chapter 1. This game has like, I think, 20 or so parts. Or chapters. So this might be... I'd say maybe around the lines of like 30 to 40 videos. So, anyway, here we go. Chapter 2. The Castle of the Dragon. The shadow of the Black Spider clan reaches Hayabusa village. They hunt for the demon statue, the key to resurrecting the Archfiend. Only Joe Hayabusa. That's quite the American-Japanese name there. His body still mending from his last battle stands between them. Genshin, leader of the Black Spider clan, faces his longtime rival in a fateful duel. As the Castle of the Dragon burns, the otherworldly Elizabeth smiles coldly. The seal binding the demon statue is broken. Alright, now. Yeah, that's my best fucking narrative voice I can do. This chapter's pretty fun, to be honest.
Genshin. Why am I not surprised?
How the vaunted dragon ninja bloodline has withered, Joe Hayabusa.
Your embrace of the evil way has consumed you.
Evil. The ninja way knows neither good nor evil.
Corruption of the soul is a fate that befalls the weak.
Enough talk. The ties that bind our clans are severed tonight. Bloodstains on my blade. You fool.
Alright, there you go. So if you're wondering where Solid Snake might have ended up at in like the past games, he pretty much became Joe. Let's just say that. That's basically his alias at this point. Somehow, I guess he had a kid that turned out to be a ninja. But that's no surprise for that's not such a surprising feat for such a man that's, you know, basically taken down a whole fucking nuclear system before in his life. I don't know. Alright, anyway, let's get right back into this game real quick, and let's chop some assholes up, and then end off the episode. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and try to find a safe spot first before I end this off. Genshin actually looks familiar. No, like, I mean, his face looks like somebody else. Like an actor. I just can't place the actor. Like, I know it's not Denzel. I can't say Denzel Washington. I don't want, no, it's not Samuel Jackson either. Like, he doesn't look like him. He just looks very familiar in terms of, like, the facial structure. And that's what it looks like to me. Now, thing is, these are going to be like ninja dogs. They're rather easy to go ahead and kill off. They're practically pretty much pathetic. Like 1 to 2, maybe, 3 flying swallow hits pretty much ought to do it. Thing is about the blue lanterns. Again, I explained this earlier, but I didn't explain this. It's free. So you can go ahead and just upgrade, let's go ahead and upgrade the dragon sword. And after every upgrade, we get a new design of the weapon. Or at least we should. Well, I don't think the sword gets like any new designs as far as I'm concerned. It didn't look like it did. But for the other weapons, they get a new like feature to them too. Now, of course, we also get new techniques as well, but I don't really pay attention to all those. Again, because I'm just kind of an idiot, so that's typically what happens. Let's pick this up then. Fuck it. I don't even know why I'm picking them up at this point. Like, they're just there. I'm kind of like a collectible whore. Like, I just need to get all the collectibles. I think there's actually 50 crystal skulls in this game. Yeah, I know. That's a lot of fucking skulls. Well, then again, there's like, what, 50 scarabs? Or something like that in the original in Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1? I believe so. And Ninja Gaiden Sigma 3, I think, does something different. No, they give you skulls, but you have to, like, beat trials. Oh, they give you scarabs, too. Ninja Gaiden, mechanically and gameplay-wise, is fucking fantastic. But it falls short when the bosses are complete ass. At least I feel like they're complete ass. Now, the thing about Ryu is he can still do this, which I need to get back on top of water. He can actually run on water, which you might be thinking, like, that's retarded. Well, yes, it is. But it makes sense in the terms of Ninja Gaiden, so we're just going to go ahead and go with that. I'd like to find a fucking safe spot anytime soon. That'd be great. At least, a dragon thing or something. Yeah, I guess down will make me swim. Oh, there's something over there. Let's go get that. Typically, there's stuff inside the water, but it can be kind of hard to see sometimes, depending on where we're at. I know that there's actually a bow item I need to go get. Oh, there's a crystal. Oh, well, what do you know? I can actually show these off. This is basically a crystal skull, and they tell you every single time you pick one up. Every single item you pick up, they tell you exactly what it is, typically. So that's just what that is, I guess. I'm going to save that herb for later, just in case, because we're going to come back later, so I might as well just do that now. God damn it. Well, I do know for a fact that there is a safe spot pretty close by. So even though we might go over 30 minutes just a bit here, folks, just hang in there and we'll get there pretty soon. I promise. I mean, it's not like I don't want to do like another video or anything. It's just I kind of want to get on to like doing other stuff today because I already recorded like 2 episodes already. So this being my second one. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's go ahead and pick that up real quick. See what it says. Just counter techniques. While blocking an enemy, press square or triangle to counter. And it only works... Well, it works all the time. It's just... It's one of those really, really fucking retarded hard... retardedly ass hard counters to do. So, anyway, folks, that's going to be the end of this episode. And as you can see, there actually is attention to detail. There's a lot of attention to detail in this kind of game. Where if you have blood on your sword, if you stand still, Hayabusa will actually just wipe it off, which is pretty badass. All right, there we go. And he also likes to put his sword away too, just like God of War 3 does. But this did it before God of War 3 even did. So, as always, folks, without further ado, I hope you'll enjoy. And I'll see you all next time when we play some more Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. And as always, take care, everybody. Oh, actually, one more thing. It's funny how God of War 2 we fight a statue boss, and then Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 we fight Again, another, statue boss, which I think Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 came after, which also might mean that quite possibly, it's possible that Ryu Hayabusa himself might be the son of Snake Solid. I fucking knew it. Anyway, take care, everybody.